Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 17 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Iroquois. We have decided to take the decision to embrace Protestantism, and I'm not too sure how well that's going to work out for us, because we really need to get our religious unity up to get out of a disaster. However, we've been in tight spots and managed, so I'm not overly concerned. We can have another force limit. We are missing a cav over here. So let's go ahead and get one more cav. We don't have enough gold to get a cav. National tax modifier plus 10%. We are still running at full maintenance, which we probably need to stay at, I suppose. Tolerance of the true faith or extra missionary strength? I think we'll go for the extra missionary strength at the moment. Just try and get these done as quickly as we can. We are still losing money. I don't want to put my army maintenance down because we're going to get a lot of rebels popping up. We've got a lot of rebel factions to deal with. This is the worst thing about trying to convert your religion. Apart from the looming disaster, which is definitely going to fire, I will not get there quick enough at all. Okay, that conversion is done. We need to work on the capital. So let's go ahead and do that. 14 months. 36 church power, so we can't do anything else at the moment with that. Need 100 before we can do anything. Once you've got 100% religious unity as Protestants, it's really, really easy to get a lot of church power. Protestant zealots, I don't mind if they pop. If the Protestant zealots pop, they'll go and start converting provinces for us. But they're actually going down. We're even looking at the potential to get Huron separatists. Let's go ahead and put the entire army together in a single big stack. Actually losing so much money at the moment and taking out a lot of loans, but it's got to be done. Do I care if 13 colonies like me? We might do. Let's try and improve relations with them, actually. I mean, we're the same religion now. Sure, we've got some aggressive expansion with us. And sure, they want my provinces. There's only one province they actually want, though, which is Lenape. But we're not going to give it to them. We may well take some stuff from them in the future as well. We've got an idea that we can take, which would be military. Land maintenance modifier, minus 10%. Well, sure, let's go ahead and do it, because it will give us the domestic trade power. It's still not going to solve our money problems, but it does help a little bit. So we'll probably get some Huron separatists soon. With that in mind, let's get you guys up there potentially ready to deal with that. We have no money again, so we will be taking a loan very soon. It's always a big risk doing something like this to your country, but at the same time, you know, sometimes you have to do stuff like this for the better. So we will get out of it eventually. You know, it'll sort itself out one way or another. That'll actually make us a considerable amount of money if we go ahead and do that. And yeah, we've got natives. Let's go and try and get rid of them. I forgot that I'd left the colony unattended. It's probably no point, yeah. The thing is, once they turn up, they do damage to the colony and then they disappear. It's annoying because it means the colony takes longer, but at the end of the day, as long as they don't pop too often, it's not usually all that bad. This disaster is going to be the thing that hurts us the most. So we just got a, on our ruler, industrious, goods produced modifier plus 10%. Still not making us any money though. We don't even have any advisors at the moment. We're still losing money. Can't really afford to put the maintenance down either while we're having all of these things pop. Right, what can we sort by unity? Which would have the highest oh, you can't reverse sort. Great work, Paradox. Massachusetts, Delaware. Let's go ahead and work on all of these then. There's no way we're going to get up to 100 religious unity, though. Not a chance. 42 church power, which is quite good. I mean, look at that. Our missionary strength is plus 7. Popularity of tobacco. It's funny, on my last campaign, I think when I was playing as the Ottomans, I don't think my religious unity dropped below about 125% for the entire campaign. And there is a revolt. These guys should be relatively easy to deal with because they are tribal, or at least should be. Recall diplomat from Ojibwe. Now, we're not at war. Let's get you guys back down here. Can we get Ojibwe to annex? No, because we still don't have enough opinion. Why is our opinion so low? Because of the annexed vassal. I guess we'll have to wait a little bit. Can't do an awful lot about that. We can go for Diplo. Diplomatic reputation. That's actually not a bad idea. That Diplo rep might even be enough to... Oh no, because it's the opinion that's low. Still, Diplo rep is always good to have. Missionary's already 60% through that one. Yeah, it can be stopped by. One of the following must be true. Currently in a disaster, unrest lower than 0. Ah, that's right, because it's unrest, not... what is our unrest? 1.52. Because of the religious unity. Can we get our unrest below 0? I wonder. Is there a church power to reduce unrest? I think there is, isn't there? National unrest -1. We might even be able to avoid that disaster if we're quick enough. It's very, very close, though. It's already at 86.5%, and it's going up by 1 each month. So we've only got like a year left to pull it off. So I don't think we're going to manage to do that. Unfortunately. Shawnee Separatists look like the next to pop, so let's move down here. What happened there? Was that our ruler dying? Our old monarch decided to die a little too soon, did he really? Missionary strength. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Anything that gives us, like, faster missionaries, we will take. There we go, there's another conversion done. Where's my little pop-up? There it is. Still only at 49 power. Bottom of the list, we'll go for that one, 460. How is that helping with the unrest? Why did the unrest... because of the religious unity. Is that really the only thing affecting my unrest at the moment? There we go, the legitimacy as well. Recall the diplomat. We were... Oh, you were further away than I was expecting, but we were expecting it all the same. So let's go down there and deal with that one. Yeah, this disaster might well be the end of this campaign, but we'll push on. I'm definitely not going to give up. It's not very often I have to deal with disasters, and they're always annoying because they set you back. But the only people we've got over here that we really have to worry about is England. We should be able to eat up all the rest of... Oh, New Portugal's down here. We should be able to eat up all of the rest of the colonies, or the tribes, without much of a problem. Of course, the French are down here as well. So that makes life interesting. Let's go ahead and get back up to Le Capitale. Abenaki, Nimpuk, which is where, because I can never remember. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? There. So you guys are going to go and sit there. You might even be able to stop it from firing, though I doubt it. Still losing money. Good amount of manpower for the first time ever. Come on, missionary. He's 50% done. It's not going to be enough, though. That disaster's going to pop any day now. 5 more months and that disaster pops. We're still rival to Brittany, funnily enough, even though we're not even adjacent to them anymore. What's the point in having a rival of somebody that you're not even near? That completes the mission. Let's go ahead and turn it into a city, just to give it some extra production when it finally gets done. And yeah, I'm literally just waiting for this disaster to pop now, which is going to be in 3 months' time. There's no way we're going to get rid of enough national unrest to deal with it. So we're just going to have to... Let's boost the stability. Does that help? Could we boost it one more? Oh, 0.6. I can't afford to boost the stability again. If the missionary completes his mission, 85.4. I've got no... What about... Can I get admin points from one of the estates? That's the wrong button. Diplo support. Admin support. They don't have enough loyalty. And we wouldn't have enough admin points anyway. The missionary's not going to get there fast enough, is he? And there it is, it pops. Which is very unfortunate. What actually happened there? Yeah, we are still in that. Stability has to be at least 1. Unrest lower than 1. Fewer rebel armies than 1. We can deal with that, I think. We need to get the stability up again. We just need to get rid of all the rebel armies, though. So it's going to be a little bit of a pain. So let's stop that from being controlled. We need to go ahead and keep working on more of these. So all we're really doing is getting into debt at the moment. Abenaki separatists might still pop. Just need the admin points now. Oh, how terrible is our ruler? Oh, we've got to focus admin. Otherwise we'll never be able to bump our stability up. Unless we're lucky enough to get a random stability event. And we're not. We're not lucky enough to get a random stability event. So we'll need to bump that up. We should be able to keep on top of the rebels. Hopefully. That is just the natives, which we might even be able to beat down if we're quick enough. Alright, let's get back to Nipmuc, because that's where the next lot of rebels should spawn. Still losing loads of money, but we're not in any real imminent danger of anything else nasty happening to us. Maybe we should move our merchants around. Where are they currently? We are automatically collecting here. You are trying to force money north, which is fine. And you're trying to do the same, which I guess is also fine. Yeah, they really are in the best places, to be honest. Not an awful lot else that we can do about that. So we're still losing an absolute ton of money, but I've got to keep the maintenance up until we get out of this disaster. Once we get out of the disaster, we can start doing damage control. Well, this is the damage control. And then we can start trying to get back on track, because I dread to think how many loans we've currently got. We currently have 6 loans. That's not as bad as I thought, to be honest. But the inflation is hurting. The inflation is hurting a lot. And they've just taken out a new loan, which is great. Yeah, we're about to get a lot of rebellions all pop at once. That missionary was so close. If the missionary had managed to do the conversion first, it would have probably dropped the unrest down low enough so that didn't pop, didn't fire. 6 noble regiments, 6 peasant regiments in Huron or Huron. Either way, it's unfortunate for us. What do we want here? Tolerance of the Truth Faith, missionary strength versus heretics. National unrest -1. Yes, that's good. Right, okay. Either way, stuff's going to pop up in Huron. We prefer peasants. Gives us more national unrest. We want to reduce the national unrest, actually. Let's go ahead and do that one. Let's get you guys over there. The reason I said we wanted peasants is because peasants are easier to deal with. You know, peasants are just farmers with pitchforks, whereas noble regiments are like knights and stuff. We'll lose the prestige because we don't want to get more unrest. We're trying to reduce the speed at which these rebels will pop. So that's a little bit annoying, but we can go and deal with it anyway. There's quite a few that are on or close to 90, so we should be seeing quite a lot of these pop soon. Let's go ahead and do another. What is our religious unity now? 41%. It's actually getting up there. It's doing quite well. So we're going to take that back. We want to try and stay somewhere relatively central so we can respond to uprisings quickly. We know the next one is still supposed to be at Nitmuk, so we'll move back over there. And just doing as best we can at the moment to try and just try and hold back the rebels until we've got enough admin points to get back into positive stability. That is going to cost me how much? 213. Again, another one of these annoying things. So, 13 pretenders for yearly legitimacy, or 13, wow, 13 nobles and 8 nobles. That's a lot to fight. But reducing the national unrest is better. You've spawned on the province I was already standing in, which is great. And we should be able to get there quickly and deal with you. Game's testing me. Six more peasants. Let's unpause. We'll deal with these guys. We're not going to enact this until it goes. And we'll try and take that province back. Now then, where is this going to happen? This is Adirondack. Adi, you are all the way up there. That is something we can deal with. What we'll do is we will leave a couple of regiments behind just to unsiege. Get the rest of you over there ready to deal with this one. We've already taken that back, so you can start heading over there as well. As soon as you get there, we'll hit this button, and then the peasants will actually fire while we're standing on the province. So we'll be the defenders. We're in the province. Fire them off. There we go. Easy enough. Right, okay, so how are we doing currently? Abenaki separatists still look like they're trying to fire. Just taking their time. Lose a lot of money we don't have to get National Unrest -1. We'll just have the autonomy change go up. National Unrest is actually pretty low at the moment. It is in the negatives. But we need a lot of admin points to get out of the disaster. Why is it so expensive to boost our stability? Because of the internal... well, the religious unity... The dissolution of monasteries, the religious unity, and the internal conflicts. So a lot of problems, really. But that's what we've got to do. It's how we get out of this disaster. Is we have enough to be able to afford it, which once again was how many? 213. Papal State's opinion, 13 colonies. No, we don't care about the Papal State. Because we're not Catholic, and we're nowhere near the Papal State. So you're still hostile towards me, even though we have, like, 99 opinion. Heretics converted. Again, let's keep working on the ones that have the higher unity. We're already up to 45%. Mahican separatists will pop sometime soon. You guys don't need military access. If you don't want to be friends, you're not coming through. Just that simple. You don't want to be my friend, stay over there. Oh, the Great Britain are starting another colony up there. Isn't that delightful? Let's go and keep improving relations with these guys. Because we might, at some point, be able to get it high enough to vassalize them. Well, they seem to be disliking me more and more now. The annexed vassal is burning off. Oh, the neighbouring different religion. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain, I suppose. It's not too bad. Abenaki separatists are actually burning down now. Mahican separatists in Kikespi, which is where? Is that up here somewhere? Yeah. There. So if we put you on that province, you might be able to stop that one from firing if you get there quick enough. Abenaki one's come back now because we've left the province, you see, but there's not really much we can do about that. Can't really afford to be renting out my condottieri. See, now this is dropping this one down as well. So if we can keep reducing the progress... Still need to get these religious conversions done, because until the conversions are done, we're going to have all sorts of problems anyway. really hurts that stability cost. New ideas. New ideas we could take would be defensive ideas, cheaper fort maintenance. Yep, again, we might as well keep doing it. There's only a couple left and we'll get more attrition for enemies. Recall that diplomat. We might as well because we can't get up to 190 at the moment anyway. Missionaries 3/4 of the way done with that province. Getting close now. Lose some money or... No, we'll just lose a bit of money. Nothing wrong with taking out loans. You'll make it back eventually. Go and rob some people. Go and rob the Aztecs if they're still around. Don't know if we can see that far south yet. No, we can't see South America. The Aztecs might still be around. Go and beat them up and steal all their cash. Do we actually have our fort on? We do. Let's go and turn it off. That'll save us some money. There's another conversion done. Let's go and work on that one. 12 months for another 3.2%. 198. Couple more months. And we'll be able to buy our stability up above 1. I actually wonder, I'm not 100% sure, when you have a disaster where you have to get your stability up, does it actually give you any stability events? I'm not convinced that it does. Province war score cost would be nice, but I think we need to start thinking about catching up in tech a bit now. We're getting quite behind across the board, so I might just save on that. We'll wait and save for tech, especially as we don't have any advisors at the moment. It's really putting us behind. So we've got separatists in Penobscot, which is where? This one. So let's go ahead and get you over there. You might be able to stop that one from firing. We actually have enough now to boost the stability. It was expensive, but there we go. We have restored order, and it gives us a free stability for the trouble. And hopefully now... I mean, we will still get a bit of unrest, because even though the disaster has gone, the religious unity is still a pain. And a lot of these provinces are now the wrong religion, so we've got to wait for them to convert over. But we're out of the disaster. We've got manpower. We've got a relatively decent-sized army. Once we get some money, we might even go ahead and get a value cannon just for sieging and stuff like that. And, yeah, things are actually not going too bad. The colony's getting there. That's almost done as well. And there we go. Now global trade has appeared, so technology is going to get more and more expensive. But all of our land is almost consolidated. We might want to colonise this province just to join all of this together. Stop anybody else sort of landing on the coast just there. England are sort of trying to do stuff over here. Well, it's Great Britain now. And I would like to going and jump on the creek, which I think might be the next plan. Try and take as much from them as possible. Are they allied with anybody of importance? Not really, just the Potawatomi. The Potawatomi. So the Potawatomi are here, and they're allied with a fair few people, but we could probably take all of the creek out without too much of a hassle. But that is something that we will be doing on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as the Iroquois. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.